In this video I will show you how to use single mode. Single mode is used to position single objects. Let's get started. Select single mode in edit mode drop-down or press F1. The white arrow shows the Z direction of the object. Let's try to turn the object, press caps lock. By default object rotating by 90 degrees, you can change it in the Common Settings tab. To create objects press E button. Select the Custom Handles option. For more detailed settings, press E. Use the sphere to set the rotation of the object, and you can also quickly change the scale of the object by pressing the left control and the mouse wheel. After setting all the parameters, press the E button again for final spawn. You can clamp map tile into the cell. Enable position snapping for snap movement. You can also turn on the arc rotation handle type to adjust the rotation. Here you can disable the display of direction and information about the object. Cursor point rotation rotates the object in the direction of the cursor. Here you can set the snapping angle. Cursor point rotation rotates the object in the direction of the target object. Here is the position of the target object, and you can also reset it to the center of the scene. Let's create a bunch of objects. Physics placing mode is used to place objects using physics. I downloaded the free garbage props assets from Asset Store for the test. Let's create a category for them. Let's try to add them to the scene. To randomize the objects, select the Randomizer tab and select the desired objects. Then set the point from which the objects will be instantiated. Press E to spawn objects. You can also randomize their rotation, scale, and local position. Spawn again with new parameters. Turn on Brush Attach mode. You can use it to create an object on any collider surface or mesh as another object. Select the surface type and layer. Configure the normal settings. Turn on object mode, select Scene Object. With it you can change the location of an already created object in the same way as when you create it. Open Merge tab to add a new created object by a child to an existing one. Set up the type of parent, the layer for the merge, and the component and collider settings. Let's merge the object. As you can see, our created object is a child to the lamppost. Let's choose another type of parent. In the Override Settings tab you can override Parent Object, Map Tile Layer for non-overlay objects, and override Unity Layer. Now we're going to override the parent. Now override Unity Layer. And Map Tile Layer. In Snap Settings you can adjust the Y-axis snap settings. In Auto Snap mode, objects are automatically attached to the surface depending on the parameters. In the Custom Snap type, Custom sets the value of the position on the Y-axis. Let's create a couple of tile cubes. As you can see, the yellow cube is created with an offset, because its pivot is located in the center of the object. To fix this, turn on the Add Pivot Offset parameter in Snap Settings. Now the cubes are placed on the surface with the offset. With Attach Brush Mode and Snap to Cell you can easily position tiles in 3D space. Let's create a couple of tiles. To allow the object to replace other objects, configure the Replace tab. To place multiple objects in the same cell, customize custom cell grid size, or to disable the grid, open the Overlay Mapping tab. Enable Overlay Mapping. To disable grid snapping, select Free Moving Movement Type. Select Obstacle Check Type in order to avoid crossing the object with other. In the next video I will explain in detail about brush mode.